This is the Mutter 10-year life smoke detector. Now included here with the smoke detector are the instructions, the mounting hardware, which is basically a couple screws with some wall anchors, the plastic mounting bracket, and then of course the detector itself. Now the instructions for this appear to be a bit of a generic set, as they don't specifically refer to this particular style of smoke detector, but similar ones that, as it references one that's a network type, which I assume they mean one that's hot wired or wired into your house, and one that you can change a battery. And this one is, although it looks similar to the other two, is neither of those. This is a particular detector, has a built-in battery that you cannot change, that's supposed to last about 10 years and cannot be replaced, as I said. Now, assuming that the battery will last 10 years, that's good, but me personally, I would have kind of preferred the option to be able to have, to be able to replace the battery when I need to. I don't mind a long life battery, but again, I would have liked to have had that option at least. Now, since I figured the best way to detect, to test this detector is to create some smoke with this, with a match and see how well it detects. And basically, you have to activate it by attaching it to the mounting bracket, which activates a little button on the underneath of the detector. So I figured that the best way I could, show you that how this thing detects. Let me turn this off. Is to create. Whoops. Is to create a little bit of smoke to show you how well this detects smoke there, as you can see. The alarm is pretty loud, appropriately loud, and should do a good job at waking up if it goes off. On the front of the device here is a test button that allows you to test it as well. That's a test, and on the back as well is a little button that activates when you mount it. So you could also disable the alarm if you accidentally set it off by taking it off the mount. Installation with this, like I said, is pretty easy. You really just mount the screws in the bracket wherever you want and just lock it into place with the mount, and it's ready to go. There's a little, on this test button, a little red LED that lights up about every minute or so to let you know it's working. And there's also a low battery alarm with this as well to let you know that it's reached the end of its usable life, which according to this is supposed to be 10 years. That remains to be seen though. But this seems to be a pretty good quality alarm and was able to detect the smoke from my test. The instructions though are generic and not specific to the device, and I would have personally preferred a long life battery that I could change as opposed to one that I can't. But for me, this will work fine as a supplement to my wired smoke detectors, and I give it 4 stars.